What's up? Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It's a little dark in here, but it will do. It will do. Good morning, everyone. My name is Timmery. What's up, Ingrid? What's up, Noel? Hey, you guys. We're going to go ahead and get started in a couple of minutes. Josh is going to be joining us, and Josh and I are going to go ahead and lead you guys through this morning routine that we do every single morning. Good morning. Good morning. If you guys are just jumping in, say a comment, drop a comment, say hello. Don't be a ghost watcher. We're going to go ahead and get this call started. We do this every morning. Majority of you are consistent. You're on here every single day. But for any of you guys that are just jumping on, I will go ahead and introduce what this call is about. Josh and I do this every single morning, except Sundays. We do it on our own on Sundays, but not with you guys on Sundays to give you guys a break. But this is really just to get us into a productive routine, right? A productive flow state, energized, to master our morning routine. So for the next hour, we're going to do 6 rounds, right? We're going to do 5 minutes of some form of physical activity, meditation, gratitude. What else we got? Affirmations, and we'll also do a business Q&A. So you guys have those questions ready, by the way, ahead of time. Just a little reminder right now. Let me go ahead, you guys, and drop the link. I almost forgot. If any of you guys want to join us on camera, good morning, Daryl. What's up? If any of you guys want to join us on camera, I got the StreamYard link for y'all. We're allowed to have 10 people on camera. So if you want to go ahead.
What is going on? Good morning, 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 man. Hope everybody has a blessed day. Hope everybody is excited. Hope everybody is fired up. Hope everybody is having the best day freaking ever, man. Let's get excited. Let's get into state. Let's get this day going. Guys, like Timmy was saying before I came in like a crazy man, is if you guys want to join us on camera, there's going to be a link right here, right there. Click on it. Go to that link inside of the comments. You guys can join us on camera. You guys can come hang out with us. We're going to get through our morning routine, guys. We're going to be out of here around 7:55, 8 o'clock. If you are tired in the morning, if you struggle to get through and have energy throughout the day, if you struggle to be productive, if you struggle to, you know you can be better, right? You know you can be better. You know you can be more efficient. You know you can feel better. Maybe you lack a bit of motivation. Maybe you're a bit slow. Maybe you procrastinate. Maybe you fucking, sit down and just do a task like that's not supposed to take you 2 hours, but it takes you 2 hours. Maybe you're on Instagram scrolling, looking at memes and booty pics all day. Whatever it is that's holding you back and not making you productive, careful, don't spill out your water. Whatever it is that's, not making you productive, this goal is to help you fix that. And so if you guys want to be productive today and you want to be able to, fly throughout your day, you're feeling good, feeling like freaking God level energy, man, just feeling excited, right? Feeling motivated. And not just that, but actually being able to use that motivation and that productivity to get more things done, to help scale your business, to help, impact people around you. You got to be on this call, man. You have to be on this call. And so, guys, we're going to get through this morning routine. We're going to do a 5-minute workout. We're going to get the blood flow going. Super important every single morning to get into state and get your body moving. Your brain is a muscle, probably the most important muscle in your body, undoubtedly. And so you have to get it engaged and you have to get it blood flow moving to it, right? And so that's why we're going to do a 5-minute workout.
I just want to do it right. I'm just
have to learn how to control your brain. How do you control your brain? The same way when you lift a weight, you have to focus and make sure you're keeping your good form instead of just being like this and shit when you're working out, right? You have to keep good form. We're going to do meditation. How do you keep your brain in control? How do you have good form in your brain, right? So that's meditation. We're going to do that right after the workout. Then we're going to go into gratitude, sharing what we're grateful for, a motivational video by one of the world's #1 speakers, Eric Thomas, somebody I've been blessed to share stage with in the past at an event, as well as we're going to do affirmations, one of the most important things. I got some really cool nuggets that I'll share with you guys that I was just listening to in my audiobook about affirmations. So super excited. And that's it, man. So let's get this thing going. If y'all want to join us, the invite link, again, is going to be in the comments. We're about to smash through this 5-minute workout. Get excited, get fired up, get that pump in. Let's go. Ready, Tim? You get on mute now.
There we go.
Cool.
Yeah. Look, I just want to live living, I just wanna do it right. I'm just trying to take what isn't given past the oversight. I'm just trying to make it kill it. Didn't happen overnight. They talk about my name so much, they start to get over. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Are you driven or you bold? Can you turn this into something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it music? Is it love? Maybe not, maybe all of the above. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it faith in the love? Is it something you don't plan on giving up? So tell me, what's the drive you got within you when your mind is off the city? When you're broken down, the trial is hard to push continue. I can tell your mind is easy when it's packed inside of venue. When I gotta give up, you know I'm ballin' just like Captain Chris. Super like the Sonic Slam beat, they call me Onyx. And I hit it like a three-ray island from the corner pocket. Legacy, they know when you testing me. Just a man and then the bitch, they call me MVP. Now you bullet potent and it's all you see on TV.
4 minutes remaining.
Man, they gon' remember me. That's cause I am the centerpiece. My point is I'm a shooting star. They try to guard my energy. My power fall from small. I'm moving forward. You can't intervene. This ain't just black and white, so earn your stripes just like a referee. I'm not who you pretend to be. I'm grounded and I'm gifted to the day they wanna bury me. That mad I'm moving cleverly. Mad they tryna make me into something that I'll never be. Control my own fate. I'm taking charge of my destiny. Laid the path that's set for me. The 7 deadly sins can never hinder or diminish me. The nouns, words, and verbs are getting coupled with the similes. This is real life. Ain't nobody ever similar me. A different type of entity with confidence is into me. A future goat is what I'm gonna be. The crystal ball is christening me into the day I leave my legacy. Look, I just wanna make a living. I just wanna do it right. I'm just trying to take what isn't given past the oversight. I'm just trying to make it killing. Didn't happen overnight. They talk about my name so much they start to get over. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Are you driven? Are you bold?
3 minutes remaining.
Is it something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it music? Is it love? Maybe not, or maybe all of the above. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it faith in the beloved? Is it something you don't plan on giving up? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Are you driven? Are you bold? Can you turn this into something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it music? Is it love? Maybe not, or maybe all of the above. I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it faith in the beloved? Is it something you don't plan on giving up? What's your motivation? Are you driven? Are you bold? Can you turn this into something on your own? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation? Is it riches? Is it gold? Is it something you can find within your soul? I gotta ask you, what's your motivation?
2 minutes remaining. One minute remaining. Seconds remaining.
All right.
There we go.
What's up, people?
There we go. There we go. There we
It's
go.
on my face. All right.
Woo.
We'll catch our breath, you guys. Let's go ahead and get this meditation. Let me pull it up from our lovely Shine app that guides us through every single morning. Hold on.
Hey guys, you guys are in the comments. Say hi. Say what's up.
Yeah, if you're watching, say hello. And shout out to those that actually worked out. Shout out to you guys that got your 5 minutes in. It's always funny. We always have
Say hello are weird.
What?
Those y'all who don't say hello are weird. So just say hi. Don't be weird.
have a quick hello. It's always interesting to see how many people are on before we start the workout, and then to see half of them go away once we start working out. Okay, you guys. Today's meditation is going to be called Set Yourself Up for Success. So go ahead. We can turn off our cameras, mute ourselves, cut off any distractions. If you're not on camera, get away from any distractions. This is just going to be a 5-minute guided meditation. Go ahead, clear your mind. That's the goal here. Clear your mind, reset. Just focus on this. Don't think about yesterday. Don't think about what you're doing later. Don't think about the weekend. Just be here, right here in the moment, 5 minutes. It says, we tend to think focus is something that's only internal, but your physical environment has a lot to do with how well you can work. Shh. Jacqueline helps you find your ideal focus zone and a way to channel at any time. So here we go, you guys. I'm going to play this. Try to get my cat to stop crying so she doesn't interrupt us. Here we go.
Getting in the zone also means knowing exactly what your zone is. Hi again. Last time you aced the urgent versus important matrix. Now you're going to learn how to set yourself up for success. Literally. We tend to think focus is something that's only internal, but your physical environment has a lot to do with how well you can work. We can't think straight if we're surrounded by mental cues of tasks that need doing. Dirty dishes in the sink or a messy conference room. Instead, we can think about what our ideal productive space would be and then figure out how to get ourselves there. See, as humans, we're creatures of space and time. That's why, as advanced as we are, there are still a ton of environmental cues that influence how we function. Blue light can keep us awake at night. We get more moody in the heat. We have an urgent need to change into sweatpants once we get home. That applies to our workspace too. But everyone has a different ideal workspace. I love working from my kitchen table. Something about the different smells of spices and yummy food really makes me feel at ease. Let's take some time now to figure out yours. First, get comfy. Take a deep breath in. And out. Again in. And out. And once more in. And out. Okay, think about a time you felt super focused or got a lot done. Where were you? What did that space look like? Feel like? We can also use physical cues to remind ourselves that this is the time for focus. It could be what you wear. Some freelancers who work from home swear by wearing jeans and shoes even if they never leave the house. Or it could be a smaller physical cue, like turning your phone on airplane mode or putting on a playlist. Anything that your brain can connect with the message that you are focusing in this moment. Think about what your zone is. Next time you want to buckle down, take some time to really create that zone as best as you can. And I know a clean, organized workspace won't do your work for you, but it will provide you the context clues for more focus. And if you ever need motivation, remember, your work environment can influence your focus and success. Once more to hit it home, your work environment can influence your focus and success. Amazing job. See you for day 6. We'll talk about the importance of taking breaks, even when it feels counterintuitive.
All right, you guys, go ahead and come back. That's it for today's short meditation. She said, come back for day 6, but I didn't even know we were doing a series.
Oh, so peaceful.
Gratitude. Some gratitude. Are you guys ready?
Let's get it.
All right, you guys, I'm about to put up orange little square in the corner, that corner. Let's go ahead, you guys. We're going to do gratitude. So let's write down at least 3 things that we are grateful for today. Embody it, feel it, embrace it, share it with us. Drop it in the comments. So 3 things that you are grateful for. If you're in the Team Jet Set community, we post this inside the app. So if you're on your computer and you got an open phone in hand, go ahead, grab your phone, go to your camera mode like you're going to take a picture, hover it over that little orange square in the corner. It's going to scan the icon. Go ahead and click it, and that's going to pop you right into our community. Here we go. And you'll see hundreds of gratitude comments, but everyone that's in the Team Jet Set community mostly knows that, but just in case. If you don't have a phone, you're not on your computer and you don't have an extra phone, and you're already watching on your phone, go ahead and go to your internet browser, open an extra tab, and go to
www.com/goodmorning. teamjetset.com/goodmorning.
Just typed it on the screen in 2 seconds. teamjetset.com/good morning. It pops into the same spot. Go ahead and comment your stuff.
Not inside the community. If you guys are not inside of the app, if you guys have no idea what our private Team Jet Set community is. Number 1, get started. If I figure out what it is, pay for it. Get started. Be a part of the community. Show up to these calls. Number two, just drop a comment right now with what you're grateful for, and we'll highlight it on the screen and we'll shout you out. But number 3, go again and get started inside the Team Jet Set community and put your card on file and join the community because it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it.
Yeah, don't not comment your gratitude just because you don't know where to. You're not in the community. Go ahead and comment it, you guys, in the YouTube chat, in the Facebook chat, wherever you are. Share it with us. Let's see.
I keep thinking there's a cat where I'm at right now because I keep hearing it. Who the fuck is a cat?
She's being annoying. She's trying. She wants to go outside, but I won't let her.
Tell her, shout, what's good? What's up, little cat?
Look who it is.
Hello.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hey.
Up, Miss Lady Boss. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I just got off of a call, meetings with clients, preparing for this general election. Let's get it. So
all dressed up, got the little makeup on, got the hair on.
Hey, if you guys want to jump on, like Lizana just did, I just dropped the StreamYard link for anyone. We welcome you to jump on the camera. We're allowed to only have a few people. Hey, just get to my chair. We're allowed to only have a few people, but come jump on, put your face on camera, be fully immersed inside this morning routine. So I invite you to put that StreamYard link in. I'm grateful. Give me one more minute so I can count my gratitude and then we can share.
In the plug, talk about heat. After I pay my taxes, I go rich immediately. In another tax bracket, you niggas beneath me. Who causing the racket in Jamaica on the weekend? Have a ticket on vacation, I ripped up the receipt. And she called me daddy, cause my money long like Stevie. Play down with my son, right on FBT Street. How you gonna be gangbang, bang? You riches in your bloodline. Come in with some Taliban, everything getting done now. Halloween gang in this bitch, she getting scary. 300,000 for the cheap spray, cause bitch, I'm legendary. Little bitch, I felt the mama, the little bitch. I done in fish street. Look, bitch, my ring costs a big B as well as my wrist. I'm getting money like this, can't tell problems is this. I wake up fresh every day like you wanna take a big permit. Hit my main line cause they know I'm lit. Tuck the 150 racks in your purse, little bitch. And when I wake up, go surfing, you pussy hit. Say she wanna eat sushi, I gave her enough to go shopping. Switching up my bitch, I love it up and went exotic. How you gonna lie? I'm breaking for your
Ready.
and got a thing, I swear I still won't break my promise.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ingrid says, I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for Josh, Timmy, Jacob, and our community. And I'm grateful for openings. I'm grateful for flexibility at my work. Oh, I'm grateful for doors opening and for flexibility at my work. Woo! I like that flexibility.
We're opening doors over here too. I got some doors right here. Every opportunity you need. Just knock on the door. Let's get it.
Let's see. Daryl, you want to go ahead and share yours? I saw that you dropped the comment.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm grateful for Kit Kat. I'm grateful for Freshly Squeezed orange juice. I miss my pets from childhood, so I'm grateful for animal companions, and I'm grateful for the next car that I'll own eventually.
Good up.
Ooh.
So I want to say I'm grateful for my thriving business and for all of the people that I'm meeting, for the resources that I'm attracting, and for the support that I'm being given. So grateful.
I love it. Let's see. Fernando says, I am grateful to catch up on some bills and clear some debt. I am grateful to wake up feeling good in the morning compared to a couple months ago. I am grateful
Let's go. Sorry.
I'm grateful to be in a position to change my life and become the person I always dreamed of. I love that.
Yo, good stuff. Yo, start feeling good. You start waking up early. It's a vibe.
Yeah, congrats, Fernando. It is a good feeling. And he's consistently on the calls every single morning. His face, no. But him in the comments and his gratitude, yes. So shout out to Fernando. I wrote, this morning, I am grateful for my business. I'm grateful to have the ability to imagine anything I want and make it my real life. I am grateful for self-awareness and constant growth.
Self-awareness. Name your key. Is there any more type of app or did I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Man, I'm grateful for my affirmations. Man, I've just been every day I just go harder and harder and harder with them, and I get more and more detailed, and I start then wanting more and leveling them up more and more and more. Because as I start to get used to these ones, I'm like, wait, that ain't even shit. Let me level it up more and make these affirmations bigger. The same way Lysana came in here and was like 6 figures a year, 6 figures a month. And so just keep leveling up the affirmations and keep feeling better and better and better. I tell you every day I'm more fired up than I've ever been in my entire life. Every day I'm more excited. Every day I'm more energized. Every day I'm making bigger moves. Every day is my biggest day yet, biggest month yet. And it's just an amazing feeling. So grateful for my affirmations, man. I'm grateful for books and audiobooks, man. I've been like, I have these headphones right here, dude, and I've just been like, you won't catch me throughout the day, like almost at any time without these things in. I've probably been listening to hours a day of audiobooks between anytime I'm doing anything, I'm always listening to something. It's my affirmations, audiobooks, or like a couple good songs. And man, it's just I'm learning so much. I'm like trying to like take notes and shit, like listening to them. I'm learning so much. and sharing that with you guys too as well. So excited to be able to share that with you guys. I'm grateful for my fucking just burning desire to win. I have this urge that's just like, you gotta fucking win. It's your destiny. I'm grateful for my intuition to lead others. I'm grateful for my amazing different software companies that are changing the industry when it comes to marketing. I'm grateful for the world's biggest giveaway. We just got our first influencer to post. So now we're going into campaigns, adjusting, adapting, and figuring out like what's going to work for like the next person. So that way, we have the highest conversion possible. And so, now we're also going to go reach out to like hundreds of influencers via like email, DMs, and just start lining them up, and see like who are the big dogs that can pull like the most traffic. And so, just going from there, getting really excited about that. It's super cool, like seeing an idea come into fruition, by the way. Like when I first told you guys, we're going to do the world's biggest giveaway, it was just an idea, like not even like 2 weeks ago. Now we have all the campaigns set up, we have multiple influencers set up, we have our team made all the videos done. Like we have, people already sending traffic, we have prizes, and it's just like, it's an idea, and bam, it's a business. That's taking just aggressive action instead of thinking about it, just going balls to the wall and going all in, and make shit happen, man. And then last thing is, man, I'm grateful for my desire to learn and my sponge-like brain that just takes every piece of information I hear and go, how can I use that to better my life and better the life of some people around me? And that's what I'm grateful for, man. Super, super grateful, dude. Super excited, man.
Hey, what's funny? Shout out to Jackie. When I was like jumping on this morning, I saw that it said Jackie comment a month ago, and I was like, oh, and I thought about you, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen Jackie in a long time. And then coincidentally, Jackie just commented. She's on the call. So hello, Jackie. Welcome back. I'm grateful. And don't want to put you on the spot. It's a positive to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
I am grateful for my health and my mentality. I'm blessed to be able to wake up each morning and have another day of full opportunities waiting for me.
Bam. Good stuff, man.
Thanks for sharing, you guys. Let's go ahead and jump into the next part, though. You guys still go ahead, comment. I know some of you guys are commenting, but we're gonna go ahead and get going so we can stay good on time. Let's go ahead and get this motivational video, yeah?
Yep.
You got it up? So let's go ahead and pull up an Eric Thomas motivational video, you guys. It's only a few minutes. After that, let's do a Q&A. We are pretty good on time today, so we can do about 10 minutes, a couple of questions of Q&A. This is business Q&A, so whether it's about your business, your life, mindset, marketing, social media, whatever it is, you guys have those questions ready. So you guys can go ahead and post them, and we will pick a couple of good ones that we think will relate and be good for everybody, and then we'll go ahead and close out the call with some affirmations. So here we go.
The great think differently. Wait, that was not Eric Thomas. My bad. All right, let me know if you guys can hear it.
Your brain is like a circuit switch. Once you believe you are something, you actually embody it. You embody that feeling. If you were, God forbid, in a coma and you woke up and you didn't really have a memory and you were told that you used to be a Navy SEAL and they want you back now when you're healthy, do you think you'd act differently and hold yourself differently, conduct yourself different, and have a different self-concept of who you are than if you were told you were a piano instructor? Being successful in life is all about having the proper belief system in who you are. Truly believing that you are something unique, that you are something special in that field. If you truly believe inside of you that you are one of the best actors in the world, you will be entirely different than if you're like, I hope I'm good. Your expressions will be totally different. Your tone of voice. You'll talk in a more convincing fashion. You'll use your natural voice instead of a scripted one. You'll be more emphatic. You'll be more real, more relatable. Our brain is like a circuit. And so if we introduce it with the proper wiring, you're going to go straight to your target. If you're unsure about who you are, then your dreams, your goals, they will never become a reality. Everyone has mental doubts in life, internal conflicts. Even the most successful people that you look up to, but they don't live there. It's how you handle those negative thoughts in that exact moment and overwhelm them with positive action. And that comes with this utmost confidence in yourself that you can handle the situation. Trust in yourself that you are better than the moment.
The greats think differently. The greats see differently, right? The greats have a different worldview. The greats, they approach the game in a totally different way. So I need you to do me a huge favor. I need you to think about what you're thinking about when your effort is low. Because if you can get this, you can get any success you want in life. You can have anything you want in life if you can get this. The next time you give a low effort, right? You give it 70% or 50% or 30%. I want you to think about what you're thinking about when your effort is low. If your effort is low, you're probably not thinking about the opportunity. You're probably thinking about the obligation. And when you think about ET, how you stay pumped up. ET's how you stay on fire. ET, how you always driven. Even in the midst of trials and tribulations, even in the midst of your haters, when people try to break you and tear you down. ET, how you stay strong. I keep thinking about the opportunity. Every single day, I'm thinking about the opportunity, and I'm not looking at this thing as an obligation. I'm not looking at this thing as something that I have to do, whether I'm forced to do, right? Something that somebody's making me do. Every time I wake up, I'm thinking, I'm alive, baby. This is the day. This is an opportunity. If you want what you've never had before, if you want to do what you've never done before, if you want to be what you've never been before, change your mentality. And I want you to see that effort goes up when you look at it as, I got an opportunity of a lifetime. But you should be excited about the fact that you have an opportunity.
You're on mute.
Every single day. It's all right, man. My energy be too fired up, too excited for y'all, man. If I wasn't on mute, y'all would be like, oh shit, what the fuck? I just gotta say, man, I was listening to the book. I'll say this real quick and you guys can ask for questions. But one of the things it's talking about, I wrote it down, was saying, I'm gonna do some more research on it right after this call. But it's very similar to like the law of attraction. And I think a lot of us have probably done this in areas of our life, just not really knowing what it is, but it's kind of what it is when we do affirmations and when we speak things into existence. And what's called, my notes aren't loading, but I think it was called, here it is. The law of predominant mental impression. The law of predominant mental impression. It says when an image is held or an idea or attitude is repeated over and over and over and over and over, the subconscious mind will accept this image as truth and the idea or attitude as fact and begin the task of converting it into reality. So that's what's actually happening. That's like the science behind the law of attraction and vibrations, etc. Is the law of predominant mental impression. And so it's just the more familiar your brain gets with an idea, with an image, with a concept, then it starts to go like, this is my truth, this is my reality. And so like what happens is that all of a sudden your fears and your insecurities and all these limiting beliefs that were once holding you back from going out and achieving this. It's like, fuck, I really want to close this cell, but I'm scared that they're gonna turn me down. I'm scared that and so you're scared because you told yourself over and over and over you hate sales or you're not good at sales. And so like this is your belief. This is the dominant mental impression that your brain has. And so that's going to be displayed through your efforts. It's going to be displayed through your will, your drive. It's going to be displayed through your voice, through your tonality, through your conviction, through your confidence, and your body language. And so then you go to close the cell, and then you can't close it, and you suck. And then you're like, oh fuck, I knew I was bad at sales, right? And then it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And so what you have to start doing, and this is why affirmations make sense. You're not just kind of saying it over and over and over, but it's more so embodying that image and visualizing that image of what it actually means, and then it just becomes normal. And so the best example I can give you guys is when I was 13. You guys can go to my page. I was on Instagram since the first day I started. I'm 22 years old, so I was like in 8th grade or something when it first started. And from 8th grade to high school, when I finished with 12th grade, like 4 or 5 years, I posted like pictures of GTRs like every year. I posted at least 5 like blue GTRs, being like next car. Now, dude, when you're like 13, 14, 15, 16, you have no idea how you're going to buy a $100,000 car. You have no idea. Like in my head, I don't even know why I was supposed to next car. In my head, I was planning on being a doctor. Like that was what my parents kind of trained me to be. Like I wouldn't even have been able to afford that shit until like 30. Like there was actually no alignment between, what I was told to do, this, thing that wasn't truly me, right? But I was just doing it because my parents were like, this is what you got to do. This is the most sure route, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I was still, my real desire, my real intuition, my real inner calling was like, this is your next car. This is your next car. This is your next car. And so I just kept posting it. And I knew deep down in my mind that I was like, yo, watch, I'm going to get it one day. And I'm going to tell people how I used to post about it. And that was in my mind the whole time. I was like, this is going to be a super fucking cool story. And obviously now it is a cool story. But I remember if you guys ever may have heard me say this before, and I just showed this to give you guys an example. It's not about the car, but it's more about how much I talked about the car, how much I thought about the car. I had the car on every background photo. I had a GTR parking only sign in my garage. I still have it on the keys. Oh, my car's in the shop. But I had the replica GTR key that I bought. I had like shirts that had the GTR logo on it. I had like GTR stickers. I had like, just GTR hats. I had like GTR everything. And like, it was just like, I was obsessed with the car. I remember my parents would be like, dude, if you keep talking about that car, you're going to turn into a GTR. Like, that's how much I talked about the car. They're like, you're going to literally turn into a GTR. I almost had convinced my dad to buy one time. I remember I talked about it so much. He's like, I don't know why, but I'm going to go to the dealership right now and look at GTRs. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe this is how I manifested it. I'm going to convince him to give it to me. But it never ended up happening. But anyways, I talked about it so much that I remember one day I woke up in the middle of the night from like a dream, from like visualizing. And I had actually believed that there was a GTR in my garage. Like my dream was that real. My visualizations were that real that I remember I woke up in the middle of the night like, yo, and it's to the point like, because I used to look at my old car that was in my garage all the time. Like I love cars. So I would just wake up in the middle of the night and literally I would go open the garage. I would stare at my car and be like, oh, dope. And look, I can't wait to drive. I can't wait to drive to school in the morning, especially when I first got my license. And so I remember I went to go do that thinking my GTR was going to be parked there. Not like, oh my God, do I have it? It was more like, oh shit, I'm going to stare at my GTR like I always stare at my car. And I was like, what the fuck? There's no car in here. You know what I mean? But at that point, it felt normal. At that point, I felt like I was so confused when I actually looked and I didn't have one. I was like, I feel like I have one. Like, what the fuck? And I started going to car meets and meeting all the guys that had GTRs. So now I had like 7 friends with GTRs, and I was just that like cool kid that was networking with them and helping them network with each other and making car cruises. And so they would like give me like ride-alongs in their car and shit. So now I was actually sitting in the GTR for the first time ever and, racing with these guys in the GTR. And I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking for real, man. And so I got around it. It became so real to me that became my predominant mental impression. I knew what it sounded like. I knew what it felt like to sit in it. I knew what the steering wheel, felt like. I knew what it, how it smelled when the engine got hot. I knew exactly everything about the car. And so what happens 1 year into business? 1 year into business, I just make it happen. And so the reason I share with you guys that is I want to show you the level of dedication and commitment of me talking about that over and over and over. Like I didn't know it back then, but I look back now, I'm like, that was an affirmation. That was an affirmation. Like it's either an affirmation or just a delusional kid who actually thought I had a GTR. We both know that's not, we all know that's not the reality. I was affirming that I'm getting the GTR. I want the GTR. And at one point I started saying I already have a GTR. It's on the way. I was like, it's going to be delivered in a couple of years. My friends were like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's going to be delivered in a couple of years, bro. I had believed that much. And I took it to the point where I actually thought I had it. And so when I got it, man, it was effortless. It was effortless. And so I want you guys to start doing that because I listen to this video every day that we listen to Eric Thomas. And over and over and over, we listen to now, like, who knows, like 30 times or something plus. And now I'm waking up in the morning. I've just now seen it over the last few days starting to pop up into my subconscious where I'm like, oh, fuck, like 4:30 down. And then it's like, shit, if your effort's low, you're thinking about the obligation, not the opportunity. I'm like, opportunity, and I'm up. Opportunity, and I'm up. And then I'm literally like, first thing I do, I was going to walk. I'm like, I'm alive, baby. Oh, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I just scream it out as loud as I can. I want everybody to know I'm up and I'm ready and I'm grinding. I want the world to know. I want to know that I want the world to know because I got big goals to change the whole world. So the whole world better know I'm on my way to changing the world. And so like that repetition, guys, you have to take so serious when it comes to building your business, when it comes to working on yourself. If you guys saw my story, you got to work on yourself harder than you work on your business because it's always going to be up here that's holding you back, not necessarily the skill set. I've had big months and I've had little months and I had times where I made no money and I have times where I've lost money and I had times where I made more money than I know what to do with it. And yet throughout those times, my skill set and what I do and, how I operate and my launches and, my products, I had the same exact skill. I had the same exact Most of the time I have the same exact network. Sometimes between big level up will require a whole new network, but most of the time I have the same exact network. I have the same exact skill. I have the same exact possessional items. The same resources available to me. But in the low months, it wasn't, hey, I got to learn how to do this new crazy website, or I'm not going to be successful, or I got to learn how to build this fucking store, or I'm not going to be successful, or if I don't know how to run ads, I'm not going to be successful. It was just like, fuck, I don't know if I'm worthy to be successful. I don't feel good right now. I feel down. I feel out. My fucking energy is low. My vibrations are low. And then when I raised all of that, I started believing bigger and just started saying like, fuck it, it's happening. Instead of just being like, I don't know. I just made a decision. Fuck it, it's happening. I'm doing it. Even if I deep down didn't believe it, I just kept saying, I'm doing it because I knew if I said it enough that I would eventually do it. And that was the difference between my big months and my low months. Not me learning some new crazy skill from some new crazy course, from some new technology. Like, that's why there's so many people who buy trainings and courses and they still suck because they don't work up here. So law of predominant mental impression. I really like that. I did some research on that too. Make sense? Make sense?
That was awesome, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never even heard of that. There's so many laws, and I've never heard of that one. So that's cool.
I'll tell you guys the book I'm reading real quick. It's called The $1 Million The $1 Million Secret Hidden in Your Mind. There's another one too I wrote down. There's auto-suggestion. I like this one. Auto-suggestion. It's kind of very similar. It's a psychological technique related to the placebo effect. So when I hear things in books, because he started saying all these words, I'm like, what is he talking about? Law of mental impression. I'm like, fucking auto-suggestion. I'm like, this fool talking about, my iPhone? Like, what is he saying? And so I just Googled these real quick. I searched, law of mental impression psychology, law of auto-suggestion, psychology. And then that's how I got these descriptions that I just read to you. Because when he first said it in the book, he was like assuming that I already knew what the word meant. He was giving examples and I was so lost. But auto-suggestion is a psychological technique related to the placebo effect developed by Apothecary Emily Couloir, French, I don't know, at the beginning of the 20th century. Is a form of self-induced suggestion in which individuals guide their own thoughts, feelings, or behaviors. This technique is often used in self-hypnosis. So essentially saying, he's like every day in the morning, like say, and every day at night say, every single day I'm getting better and better and better and better, and I'm so much better than I was yesterday, and I can't wait to get like better and better and better today. And then no matter what happens at the end of the day, being like, man, I got so much better today, can't wait to get better tomorrow. Continuing that phrase over and over and over. And then he's like, it's almost like an affirmation as well. But he was just saying like, you give yourself these auto suggestions for anything in life. Like you're afraid to sell, well, change that to an auto suggestion that like, hey, I'm really good at selling. Like imagine that you type in a sentence, I'm afraid to sell, and then just auto suggestion from your phone goes, I'm good at selling. You're like, oh shit, I sent it. I guess I'm gonna put my game face on, And so that's essentially what it is. So I'm gonna start using those terminologies. I'm teaching these to you guys right now because, like I told you guys, when you learn, you have to teach. Like I'm telling y'all, I ain't just telling y'all to fucking make videos and build your personal brand just to fucking do it. I'm doing everything I tell y'all to do. I'm living, breathing in the motherfucking trenches, going hard, practicing what I preach. And so say what I say, do what I do, you get what I get. Like I'm literally just doing my own advice because I know my own advice works. And my own advice is collected pieces of advice from experts who are a lot more intelligent than me, and had a lot more experience than me, and have made a lot more money than me, combined. So just follow the advice from the mentors, and you'll be very successful.
What were the two book titles again, John? One was auto-suggestion and the other one was
So
millionaires.
the auto-suggestion was a term that he used in the book. This is one book.
In the book. Okay.
It's called The Hidden Secret in Your the $1 Million Hidden Secret in Your Mind. The $1 Million Hidden Secret in Your Mind. And it's all about tapping into the subconscious. It's like a whole book of tapping into the subconscious. It talks about like the subconscious is so powerful to the point that we don't even understand it. Like our subconscious, deep down in our subconscious, is wired the ability to know how to make a baby. Like it's not, you know what I mean? It's not random, it just happens. Like that's all like literally like coding and like science that's wired down to our subconscious, where our subconscious knows X plus Y equals Z or whatever it is. And so it also talks about animals, for example. There's one bird. This is crazy. It's fucked me up when I heard this. I'll give you guys an example because I really like this book. He talked about this bird called the cuckoo bird. Maybe you guys heard of it before, the cuckoo bird. He says what the cuckoo bird does is he flies around looking for nests, and he finds nests. He finds like 3 or 4 nests, and he'll just fly over it, and he'll look at what the eggs look like. Okay, these eggs got spots. These eggs are big. If these eggs are, yellow, then he looks at the other nest. Okay, these eggs have stripes. These eggs are, blue. These eggs are small. And the cuckoo bird will then fly around a few days later, and he will lay one egg in each nest that looks like a carbon copy clone of these other bird, species eggs. Like they say, scientists haven't figured out how the fuck it does it. Like it literally will look at it, fly over, come back, lay a cloned egg, and then leave while the other birds will take care of the cuckoo birds, children. And then while the cuckoo birds is out there flying around being a G. And I'm just like, wait, what? And they're like, scientists still haven't figured out how it happens. But he's like, but that's in the subconscious mind. That's the secret to that is hidden in their subconscious mind. And he's like, the same way that the secrets to creating a baby are in our subconscious minds. The same secrets that we're like, we have a desire to want to drink water, we have a desire to want to live another day, we have a desire to want to eat food. That is in our subconscious mind. Like nobody said like you have to want to eat food or you're gonna die. Like you're just like, yo, I'm hungry. Like I gotta find something to put in my body. So like that's something that is a part of the bigger intelligence that we can't consciously apprehend. But he's like, but at the same time, we can tap into some of those skill sets. We can tap into some of those powers. We can tap into a bit more of that knowledge and how to utilize it to be able to get us to where we want to go faster with our business, with our success. And so he gives us like a bunch of different strategies on just how to tap into that different power. That super conscious is what you want to call it. And so it's really interesting because subconscious mind, that's literally the difference between here and billionaire. Zero and billionaire. McDonald's and billionaire. You could have Bill Gates over here. You can have we have Bill Gates as a little kid, 7 years old, live right here, and little Timothy Tom, right here, live right next to him, both 7 years old, both same neighborhood, both parents have the same income, both have the same school experience, both have the same education, both have the same whatever it is. But if Bill Gates' parents are telling him like, yo, everybody in our family, and even if it's not true, but everybody in our families, we're billionaires. And you're destined to be a billionaire. We're not going to give you any money. We're not going to inherit any money from us, but you are destined to be a billionaire. Like they just told him that, but they didn't give him any resources. They just told him that since the day he was born, over and over and over and over and over and over and over. While Timothy Tom's parents are like, man, our family, we've been struggling. And none of us went to school. None of us ever made any money. None of us, blah 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 blah. And hard for people like us. Da 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 da. Your great grandpa was a very poor man who barely survived. I wasn't supposed to be born. I was supposed to die. You weren't even supposed to be born. Saying shit like that to Timothy Tom, and they can both grow up and be best friends. But guess what? This guy right here will probably never likely be better working at McDonald's. He'll never be anything higher than that. Or obviously has some major shift, makes a difference. But he's destined at that current point to go work at somewhere like McDonald's or even be have no job. And then this guy over here, guess what? He feels like he's destined to be a billionaire since he was 7. So guess what? He becomes a billionaire. Like it's that much of a difference, and that all has to do with subconscious programming. It has nothing to do with their skill sets. It has nothing to do with their environment. It has nothing to do with their race. It has nothing to do with their parents' income. It just literally has to do with the subconscious. Because I believe I'm a billionaire. Okay, I gotta start doing what do the billionaires do? I'll probably be at like a networking conference. I'm sure right now. I'll probably be at a finance conference right now. I'll probably be watching a fucking podcast instead of jamming out to some little baby. Maybe I could do one little baby song in between. But like you start doing billionaire things. Whereas there are guys like, man, I should probably just chill watching Netflix today. You know what I mean? So there's a difference in your actions based off your subconscious beliefs. So you gotta figure out how to get into your subconscious brain and just train it. And the more you train your subconscious brain, I don't care how much fucking money you make, like you still gotta train it harder than anything. Go harder in your training yourself than your business, because you'll realize once this is dialed in, you'll start just taking your business like this. If it's tough right now, it's because it's not right yet. If it feels hard right now, this is not right yet. If you're not happy right now, because this is not right yet. And you'll never always be right. You'll always get better. So don't ever stop once you start getting results. I made that mistake before. You fucking grow. Oh, now I'm rich. I'm killing it. You start doing a bunch of cool rich shit and hanging out with people, party people. You let go of all the good habits that got you to where you are. And then you're like, why can't I get there? Why can't I get there? Well, because you stopped doing all the things that got you to where you are once you got there. So you're going to stay there and you're actually going to decline. You're not even maintaining, right? And at the end of the day, you always have to learn more, because what got you here won't get you there. You got to learn more because what got you here won't get you there. And so you guys have to just keep dialing into here. Like, man, I was at my buddy Cody Alt's house last week. $100 million CBD company sold. He has his current CBD company going public. Like, dude's just rich. I knew he was rich, but I went to his house and I'm like, damn, I didn't know you were like rich. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, I was like, this is crazy, bro. It's massive freaking mansion over in Scottsdale, and all he does, I was looking around his couch, books everywhere. all he posts on his story today is books. Like he's reading a lot of books too. Like he'll read probably like a new book like every couple of days and shit. Like I'm trying to like, keep up with him on the stories. I'm trying to race him, bro. See him read a book. I read that book too. I'll read books right after him. I'll just pick it up off the story and I'll read it as well. But those are just the habits of successful people. They're always working. So there's my little mini rant right there. We'll take one good question, but I want to share with you guys the things I'm learning, because if these empower me, and I'm going to the next level with the same information, I know that you guys, if you take it serious, will go to the fucking next level. I know like people like, let's say I'm coming here, it's boom, dialed in, perfect timing, divine timing, grab the information, popped up on the call, heard the perfect knowledge that you needed to hear, attracted, bam, business blows up, $1 million business. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It really is. So I'll take one question. Lysana, you got one for me? Yanni, haven't seen you in a while.
Let's see, do I have a question? Just how do you continue? I know getting up in the mornings for you has been a challenge, and so you've been getting better and better and better at it, which is awesome. I think for a lot of people that is the most challenging part. So what is it that you say to yourself in the mornings and that gets you to really get out of the bed?
I feel you. And today I had a bit more of a struggle like getting up and going. So today, number one, you always have to acknowledge growth and acknowledge progress and be in excited mood, no matter if you screw up or if because nobody's perfect. We're humans. The important thing is growth. So today I woke up at 4:30, but like usually I go on a walk for 10 minutes, but I was like it was so cold. It was so cold in the room I was in. I didn't want to get out of the bed because I just had my my robe around me. And I was like, I don't want to get up. It's so damn cold. And so I was like, I'm just going to lay here, grab my phone. I'm just going to meditate. So I meditated for 30, 40 minutes before I got out of bed. And then when I kind of dialed in, I was like, all right, let me get my ass up. I got to go. But usually I'm just like, I'll pounce up. For 1 second, I almost was like, fuck, dude. Because now when I do that, I have to take a few things out of my routine to catch back up. So now instead of maybe doing a 30-minute walk, I may do a 10-minute walk. Right. That's what I did this morning. Now instead of, going to swim and working out, maybe I just do the workout. And so typically in the past, I'll be like, fuck. And I go, is this spiral? You start spiraling downwards, right? Because, you feel all bad and pissed off about, what you messed up on, not holding yourself accountable. I just go, I'm like, damn. I'm like, the fact that I was still up at 4:30, and and the fact that I know right now that here's what I need to do different tomorrow, so I don't ever fuck this again. That I'm self-aware of that, so I know I'll never have this problem again. I was like, that's damn good. I'm like, that's fucking beast. Like now I know how to eliminate this specific reason, and whatever is too cold. And I know how to check the temperature, and now I know to make a to-do list. Whatever it is. And so I get excited about that. So I'm like growth, and I'm training. My mind says I'm always training. And so in the very morning, that's just to give you some perspective, because I think a lot of people will quit after a few days of not getting it. They're excited, they're on, and then one day off, and then it fucks it all up. Literally 1 day off of breaking your sleep schedule could derail you if you let it. It could derail you if you let it. I remember it almost happened to me with early bird one time. I slept on Sunday, and the next Monday I was like, oh. And so I was like, I'm never sleeping in again. And so, but in the morning, here's what I do. So actually, it starts the night before. Here's what I do. It starts the night before. The night before, I grab my notebook. And I'm mapping out the times of all the shit I'm doing. Boom, 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 all literally down to the 5 minutes, down to the 10 minutes, and then I'll maybe give 2 or 3 minute breaks in between certain things. And it's literally wake up. I showed you yesterday's one because I took action a bit more early. But it's 4:30 to 5 walk, and it's 5:15 to 5:30 go 5:50 get food and coffee. 5:50, 6:15, swim, 6:15 to 6:33, shower, 6:33 to 6:50, read, 6:55 to 7, prepare for call, 7 to 8, EBR call, 8 to 9, post on all my social media platforms. I'm 9 to 9:45, have a second breakfast because, it's been 3-4 hours now, so 8. And then it's go live. So I write it all down. So also what I do is I have a pen, and when I first get up, I start doing the first things. I'm checking it off as I go. I'll always come back. It's on the table, check it off. Humans get dopamine rushes when we check something off the checklist. That's why I like writing on actual to-do lists and writing on whiteboards, because we get dopamine when we go, I've done it. So you got to get addicted to that. And so that's number one. When you know your plan, it gets easier the next day because you wake up with a sense of purpose. You're I got to do this. Rather than just I got to wake up and then you have to exhaust energy figuring out what am I going to do today. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to conserve your energy. So use your energy the night before to conserve your energy in the morning, so all your energy can go towards your purpose. the reason most people struggle to get up in the morning is because they think, fuck, I gotta do this, gotta do that, and oh my God, today's gonna be crazy day. And it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of thought, and the brain just goes, it's easier just to shut off. Fuck that, I'm just gonna fall back asleep. It's easier to just shut back off. I'm too tired to think about this shit right now. And so that's number one. Number two is in my sleep, I literally listen to my affirmations with binaural beats for probably 2 hours. And so the affirmations I listen to are specifically I wake up, and I'll say it 30 times just in affirmation. I'm I wake up every day at 4:30 a.m. I was the second I wake up, I am excited and I am fired up. I'm because I used to say I'm slow the first 2 hours in the morning. And for some odd reason, I would literally be bro, don't talk to me. For the first 2 hours in the morning, they'd be phone call, bro. And I'd be bro, the first 2 hours in the morning, bro, 7 minutes will be, you've been up for 2 hours in 7 minutes. I go, no, I know, 7 minutes I'll be up. But right now, it's exactly 2 hours. And then I was wait, what the fuck? I have such a self-limiting belief. And so now my belief is the second my eyes are open, I'm dialed in, I'm freaking wired in, I'm excited, I'm fired up, I'm energized, and I pop up out of bed. That is one of my affirmations. And I'll say that 30 times. And I'm right now, right now, I'm affirming this in my sleep. I'm rewiring my brain as my sleep. My subconscious behaviors are changing right now in my sleep. As I listen to this, I know that in the morning, I'm waking up at 4:30 a.m. I know I'm going to wake up excited. I know I'm going to wake up fired up. I know the second I open my eyes, I'm ready to go. And so this is what you're going to do. And I'll say, I'm Josh King Madrid. And I wake up at 4:30 a.m. every single day, no exceptions, no matter what. And I'll say that over and over and over. And then I'm first thing I do when I wake up, I'll drink water. Second thing I do when I wake up, I get some sort of movement in. I'm walk, jumping jacks, runs, da da da. I'm the next thing I do after that is I eat some sort of breakfast with protein. Next thing after that is I read. And so I literally will say my whole morning routine, in my affirmation, in my sleep. And this has been the most dramatic change I made over the last just week and a half. That's changed everything for me. Because before someday I get up early if I got to bed on time. Now, dude, I can go to bed late, Ryan, and I'll still be up crack of dawn, 4:30, no alarm clock. And just because the new brain is dialed in. And so when I tell myself this over and over and over and over and over, what ends up happening now is when I wake up, it's so dialed into my subconscious that I don't even have to think about it. I'm up. It's just my brain's telling me I'm up. I'm shit, all right, well, let's get it. And all of a sudden, I go walk to my water. I don't even have to think about it. It's just I know, just boom, water. Before I'd be doing my thing throughout the day, I'm fuck, God, thirsty, bro. And now I'm just literally bam, just water. It's I'm literally magnetized towards the water. Then the next thing I know, I'm just oh fuck, I gotta walk. It's like an urge. It's literally pulling me to the action. And there's no thought behind it. It's just how do I feel? Oh, I gotta walk. I gotta be walking. I gotta be running. Next thing I come back and I'm it's not even I'm showing you guys that just to be that there's no thought process into it. But it's literally I walk in from my walk and I'm food, my protein, need it now. And it's boom, go make breakfast, protein. I'm getting all fucked up, my bad. But essentially, there's this natural urge that's just calling me. It's intuitive. It's intuitive. The same way you get tired at night. Oh man, I can't even get tired. I gotta go to sleep. Oh man, I think I need water. Oh man, I gotta go walk. Oh man, I need food. I have that same intuitive feeling. It's second nature to me now. And so now when I go through my morning, it's predictable. I used to have to make a plan in the morning, fuck, okay, what am I gonna do today? How much time do I have? Blah, blah, blah. Now I just know that I'm gonna coast through my first morning, the first 4 hours, complete autopilot. And so there's my energy that I'm using to do all that, very low, very low. I'm just in flow state the whole time. I'm just up, meditation, and I listen to my affirmations too. First thing I do in the morning is right when I get up and after I drink my water, right back to my affirmations. And now I'm playing these ones. I'm excited. I'm up. I'm fired up. I'm dialed in. I'm, literally right now, I can close the deal. At the snap of a finger, I can get excited. The snap of a finger. I have 40 minutes now while I'm walking of getting me in my state. And throughout the affirmations, 20 minutes in, I start getting fired up in my affirmations. I'm I've never been more excited in my freaking life. I'm right now, I am smiling right now. Right now, I am bold. Right now, I'm looking around and I'm saying hi to everybody. Right now, I'm breathing, slowly, breathing deeply. Right now, my posture is strong. And so I notice when I'm walking, right, because, I'm kind of in this half, just up state. And all of a sudden, those start coming in. Also, I'm walking. I'm oh, shit. I got my posture strong. I'm oh, yeah, I am breathing deeply. I'm yo, I am smiling. I start smiling. I'm yo, I am smiling. I start seeing people. I'm yo. And so, I just turn my conscious thoughts off. My first 4 hours a day, I let my affirmations guide my thoughts. That's it. So I know I gave you kind of a lot of examples. Again, just because I'm teaching, I'm doing this right now, and it's a big major shift. But it's really, I'm just using that law, I guess, the law of predominant mental impression, and I'm just guiding myself. I'm guiding myself exactly with where I want to go. The auto suggestions, actually, that's exactly what these affirmations are, the auto suggestions. I wake up in the morning, I'm tired, I'm like, I'm energized. I'm like, I am energized. And I just repeat it. So like they say it, I say it in the affirmation, and then I repeat it. So it's like, I'm energized, and in my head, I'm like, I'm energized. And then it's just like, bam. And that's it. That's really just it. If you can do that, and you can hold yourself accountable and make a decision that like, no matter what, you won't break the early habit. And if you are tired, because maybe, some shit happens sometimes you get late, less sleep, still hold yourself accountable, still wake up at the same time and catch up on sleep later in the day with a power nap. That's what I do. So I got like 4 hours of sleep the other day because I was building up the campaign. And I was like, all right, okay, I'll just wake up at 6 tomorrow. It's fine. And I'm like, all of a sudden I got a little notification on my phone that was like, remember, wake up at 4:30 tomorrow. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, no, I can't change it. I was like, all right, I'll power nap tomorrow. But I was so energized throughout the day from a strong morning routine that I didn't even need a power nap. I sleep now like maybe like 5-6 hours a night. The last few nights, I'm still up, still excited, still fired up. And I'm not even tired no more because my energy levels and vibrations are just making up for, before running out adrenaline or whatever it is. And that's really it, man. That's my little secret. That's what I'm literally doing right now, currently in the fucking trenches. This is a double dog, triple dog, dare you guys right now, right here. I triple dog Timory, I triple dog Lasana, I triple dog Daryl, I triple dog quadruple dog dare Orlando in the comments, Ingrid in the comments, everybody who's watching this right now, right here today, to literally just try that for like a week. Just try it for a week. Like, try it for a week. And like, show me, prove it. Like, don't just be like, yeah, just kind of, listen to little affirmations and then like next day, oh, fuck yeah, I should probably do that. I'll do a couple days later. No. Literally, like, just record some affirmations, say like 30 minutes, minimum, maybe at least an hour if you really want to be able to dial in, because sometimes you're wild, sick, fall asleep, and listen to those every night, every morning, and just listen to them. Go buy some fucking headphones. If you don't have some headphones, buy some fucking headphones. I'll give you a fucking affiliate link. No, I'm just kidding. But buy some headphones. Buy some headphones and literally just make that be your best investment ever. Listen to them, tune out all the noise. Now you have your blinders on. And you tell yourself what you want to believe. And the easiest thing you can do if you don't know what to say is what I do is I just get books and I just find, blogs online with good tips, all the positive habits I want to, take on. And I literally read them in first person in present tense. So if it says, books like what you need to do is, be excited and then I read it on my affirmations and I'm like, I am excited, So just read it in first person, play it over and over and over and over. Listen to it at least 4 hours a day. Watch your life change, your energy change, your income change over the next, honestly, probably over the next week, honestly. If you truly do it right, I promise you'll see substantial growth in the next week in whatever you decide to put your focus on, because what you focus on expands. And that's it, man. That's it. And we'll start right here, right now, with some affirmations, get this thing going. And if you guys really want to do it, let me know. Text me, DM me in the app. I'll answer any questions you guys have. I would love to see you guys do it. And I would love to check in with you guys throughout the week and, actually talk about it, because I get excited talking about this type of shit, dude. Here we go. Guys, mute your cameras or mute your mics and read these out loud to yourself. Read them with passion. Read them while visualizing your story and what sort of actions you would need to make these true in your life. Visualize what that looks like so you can actually start to apply those tactics in your life. Go ahead, guys. Read your affirmations out loud. Let's go. I choose habits that empower me to change the world. I don't choose habits that get me validation from other people. I choose habits that empower me to change the world, whatever that is, whatever it means. I just change my habits to the ones that change the motherfucking world, baby. There we go, man. Check this out. This is how you do it. It's this simple. And then you just record your affirmations on auto. It's that simple. That's 2 minutes right there. Headphones in. Bam. For the next 30 minutes as I'm eating, as I'm cleaning, as I'm doing, getting my day going. I'm listening to that same affirmation without having to stare at a screen for 30 more minutes in my own voice. Right? Law of predominant mental impression. It's kind of hard to fucking remember all, but I'm gonna keep saying it and saying it and saying it. So that's fucking the law of predominant mental impression is ingrained in my brain. And that's honestly what we talk about with burning desire. When I talk about burning desire, you got to think about it so often that it's ingrained into your brain. My step number one for success. That's really what that is. You talk about it, you think about it, whatever, so often that it's literally engraved into your brain, like freaking like a hot stamp when they put on a cow. Like, that's your goals, that's your dream into your brain. So make that happen. The more you see your not your shit, but your goals, what you want, then you're gonna obviously be able to start aligning with it towards it. If you just put a vision board up and you fucking look at it once and you never look at it again, you're never going to achieve those visions. The vision board is meant to be seen every day. It's meant to be rewritten every week. It's meant to be, reassessed every freaking, month, right? It's made to be visual, right? Find pictures on Google, find YouTube videos. We're going to do a project in here, guys. Last thing I'll say, and we'll wrap it up. But we're going to do a project in here soon. I want to do like a little mini, mindset manifestation challenge or something like that. And I want to bring everybody in and train on like mindset and also do a couple cool fun projects that all of us would do, including myself, because I've been wanting to do it. So I was like, I'll just do it as a challenge. Where like you guys will spend, and we'll all spend, a couple days finding online like YouTube and Google and Instagram pictures of things we want. Videos of the things we want, images, blogs, about the type of status that we want, right? Screenshots of the type of bank deposits that we want, like just getting all the images and videos, that we find online from other people that already have what we want, and making like a little visual image board, or like maybe even like an iMovie, like YouTube, like basic edit, where like you can watch and listen to and then record our affirmations and loop that audio over this video, and this video is just a montage of all these pictures, all these videos, all these screenshots of bank deposits, all these videos of dream houses, dream cars, dream, press articles. And then I want you guys to, and I'm going to do this, wake up in the morning, and like the first thing you guys do, or at least sometime within the first 30 minutes of waking up, and the 30 minutes before you go to sleep, is you just watch this video. You just watch this video. See all your goals and dreams, real life, tangible, like, real. Your eyes can freaking see it, man. It's the best. It's seeing it is the next best thing to freaking touching it, right? You can touch it, but just seeing it instead of just thinking about it, and then with your own words saying that you can achieve it and that this is normal and this is who you are, and every day watch it, because I just know when y'all do that, and I know when I fucking do that, that's all I'm gonna dream about, that's all I'm gonna think about, and it's just gonna become effortless, just effortless. And so that's something we'll do. And so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys want to be a part of something like that. But don't wait for me to do it. If y'all want to do that, go do it on your own too. But that is it for today. So get a little fired up, get a little clap, get a little excited. That's a weak ass round of applause.
Yeah. I'm sticking to that shit.
Weak ass round of applause. Come on. Let's get a round of applause for this round table, man. Get a little fired up. Come on. Let's get you guys at home, watching this at home. Do this round of applause. Raise your state right now. Humans have a brain anchored to winning when you clap. That's an anchor. So let's do one more round of applause for that round of applause. One more. Come on. One last round of applause for that round of applause for everybody actually doing a round of applause, because that was pretty impressive. Come on. Whatever it takes to get excited, whatever it takes to smile, whatever it takes to get fired up, whatever it takes to get happy, that's when you're going to operate your best. So do whatever it takes. It may seem corny, but that's because you're emotionally attached to, that clapping thing, being dumb at stupid freaking, high school games, or your team sucks and participation clapping. Here we're clapping because we're alive. Here we're clapping because we're winning. Here we're clapping because we're going everywhere we ever fucking desired, and everything is happening that we dream of right now in this current moment. You are in the process of getting everything you want. Everything you want is already on the way. It's all in this world. All the money you want, it's in this world right now. It ain't gonna come from outer space. It exists already. It's coming to you. You just gotta figure out who the fuck has it. That's it. That's it, baby. All right, guys. Hope everybody's an amazing day, blessed day. Kill it, crush it. Let's get it.